Alright, so I traced back the problem right here. I didn't fix it yet, but somewhere along the line, I guess my alpha was hosed up. Okay, let me go all the way back. There we go. So my alpha looked like this, and this is my barbed wire texture. So where it appeared, I have no idea, but this is my texture that needs to be repaired. So what I'm going to do is just fill this alpha with white up at the top, and then go back to my background, go like this, and go edit, copy, edit, paste. Then move that up. Then I'll just save that as my target file, barbed wire texture, and hit save. 32-bit. And then when I go back to the UDK, you're going to see that it did in fact fix it. I saw this black bar here. It was kind of bothering me. I didn't know why it was there, but all the UVs are up in that area. So that's why everything was disappearing, because it had an alpha that made everything transparent, and it had black. But here's my fence in the use within the game. It's pretty neat, no doubt about it. There's another little thing that needs to be fixed up right there. I think I fixed that up and I didn't re-import it, so yep, I did. So I just had to flip the normals on that. So if you want to play it in the game, as far as like run around it, you just click on the floor, right click, go play level from here in viewport. But before you do that, you should go build all. And if you go to build lighting, you can turn this to production quality and just let it build. Because you notice that there's shadows on the ground, but they're kind of ugly. And going through an alpha that tight, they're always going to be a little bit jackety. Just letting you know that sometimes alphas are hard to calculate, especially with shadows like that. So what you're seeing is texture or shadow on the ground is really a thing called light mass, and light mass is running through the mesh onto the ground. Close that up. I'm seeing my top is not showing up. See that on both sides? So that concerns me. Let's go into that material. Make sure two-sided is on. Save that out. And there we go. Now you could rebuild lighting after that, but I'm just going to play, right click, play level, play from here in viewport. Ended up on the fence. Nice. See, I can't walk through it, and I can see all the way through it to that other player. And I can run along it, except for right there. Just little things that kind of bother me. So if I can't run in this position right here, it's due to the auto convex or convex. But other than that, it's there, it works, good to go. Just going to set this up a little higher and see if that tightens it up a little bit. So you can see that there is no lip. That's a little high. So the higher you go, the slower it gets a little bit, but if you only got like one mesh that has this high of a collision in there, you know, that's not too bad. Okay, let's try that. Good, I can run alongside it. And that works all the way up to here. So you're going to have some tweaking involved here. You can auto convex it to death. You could raise it up. Here's a way of resizing both of them. If you hold Control and click on both of these, you can now take the uniform scale and scale it up. Okay, so that's a way of doing that. Other things you got to know is the fact that here's my move, rotate, and scale tools, and if I take my move tool, click on one, and hold Alt, it makes a backup copy of it. So now I can go like that, and Shift Alt, just Alt, go all the way down, and I can quickly make, you know, a nice little fence. There we go. So that's my reusable asset for the UDK. Enjoy.